How do I find the right real estate investment? Sabine Krauß will be informing us about this topic today. Sabine Krauß is a top financial advisor in Rhein-Neckar area. Sabine also informs or consults her customers in English and in German. Hi Sabine, how are you?
Thanks. Hi, Fabian. Thanks for having me there.
Sabine, would you please tell us how can I know how much I can afford for a real estate object?
Yeah, we would always start with a budget planning. And the budget planning should actually not based on what can you afford, but how much would you like afford. So I would ask you, how much would you like to spend on a monthly basis? And this has changed from November to today. In November, we had much higher amounts at the end because the interests nearly are now 3 or 4 times so high. So that means when I had before 200, now I'm at 100,000. This is amazing. And a lot of people are really shocked about this, but I can't change the interest. I can only help you to come to a reasonable result. And that's why we go together through a budget planning. And then I can also say, hey, think about spending 500 more. Look where we ended up now.
And how can we start with the process?
Yeah, the budget planning is definitely the first, but parallel, I always recommend start looking, because I can help you with the financing, I can help you with the budget planning, I can also help you giving you comments in the real estate objects, but what I can't do, finding at the end the object for you. So I always recommend go in ImmoScout, ImmoNet, and what all networks are existing. There are so many. eBay is a good platform for used real estates too. And there are a lot of local networks in the meantime. Look into it. Go out and visiting apartments, houses. Get an impression what you really want, and always look on your emotional thing. You want to live there for a while, 10 years. You have little kids. They want to go to the kindergarten, to the school. You have to commute to your work. Is there any train station next to it? You work, for instance, in Munich. Munich is too expensive, so you have to move outside. And all this has definitely done by you. And I always say, if you have the first thing where you say, that might be okay, then let's go in a video call and let's calculate this. Because my intention is always, you have to decide at the end, but you have to have the knowledge to decide.
And how can we make it a successful process?
Yeah, that's what I just raised a little bit. You have to go parallel. You have to go looking for the real estate. You have to go talking to the financer. And for instance, if you have a new building, you have to talk to the tax advisor. So this cannot be step by step. It should be parallel. I very often give customers an advice, hey, before you start to build this 3-family house, this is a tax issue. Go to the tax advisor. I give them a lot of questions. I'm not allowed to advise on taxes, but I can give advice. And then they should go into the tax topic. The same is on the objects. I can give them advice to the building process, to an architect, to do you want to buy only the plot and build the house on top, or do you want to build everything in once? Also, and this really, really has changed. Last year, I told customers, hey, you do not need definitely savings. We can make 110% financing. Today, I would say, wow, that is really hard because of the high interest, and the banks has changed. There is nearly only one bank I could say maybe they finance it, but you do not have the choice between the banks. So the successful financing is much better if you have some savings. And yeah, I think that's the main thing. We were now very superficial because I can only talk to you all. If you have a specific case, just get in touch with me and we go through this.